Hello guys, so today let's talk about 10 reasons you should invest in the Ekpe axis. Now Ekpe is located in Lagos, Nigeria and is one of the fastest growing areas to invest in right now. Ekpe is becoming a real estate investment haven for a lot of middle income and high income earners to start their investment journey. So this is because there's a lot of information on the internet about Ekpe right now, and Ekpe being one of the places that has a very large or a very high landmass, people are taking this very seriously and are buying Ekpe in mass. Now, if you are familiar with Lagos, you know that Lagos real estate increases in value very, very fast, more than every other state in Nigeria and even in Africa. Lagos has one of the fastest growing real estate markets in Africa. That is why people are taking advantage of the Ekpe axis right now. In today's video, I will be talking about 10 good reasons that you should invest in the Ekpe axis. So the number one reason on my list why you should invest in Ekpe is a strategic location. Now Ekpe, like we said, is one of the last areas that has a very high landmass in Lagos and people are buying into it massively. Adding to that is that Ekpe has one of the biggest government concentration we've seen in a long time in any state in Nigeria. We can see the Alaro City, the New International Airport, and so many other developments, the Dangote Refinery, the Deep Sea Port, and so many other things. There are schools there, there are good and better means of transportation. We see the development of new roads. Ekpe is a strategic location and people who take advantage of it are enjoying the benefit. Secondly, is the good road network. Now, Ekpe boasts of one of the best road networks in Lagos, hands down. The entirety of Ekpe, we can say, is completely, we have tarred roads around it. And if you are going towards from Aja down to Ibejuleki and the Ekpe axis, you see that they are developing the road and it is a massive development. That shows that there's going to be a lot of traffic moving in and out of that location. That is why the road is being done right now. Now we see that the Dangote refinery is already functioning, and because of this, because of the heavy truckloads that will be moving along that road, they are reinforcing the road with a massive concrete construction on that road, and that is really massive. So we'll be seeing a lot of foot and car traffic moving in and out of Ekpe. That is why it is a very great location. So number three on my list is rapid industrialization. Now we've not seen a place like Ekpe that has developed so fast over a span of 3 to 5 years. Now if you went to Ekpe in the last 5 years, you wouldn't have noticed a lot of these developments that are coming up right now. Now the developments that came up recently are just happened within the span of 3 to 5 years, and it is really, really massive. From the road development to the government and private development. So there is rapid industrialization. A lot of industries are moving towards that area. We see a lot of tourist attractions, just like Ekpe Resort and Spa, and so many other developments close to that area. Now, the Lakwe Golf Course is also towards that axis, and people are moving there gradually, contained with other government projects that we've talked about in other points. Now, this is one thing you should always look out for when you want to buy land, is the rapid industrialization of an area, especially places that has never been occupied. So the government is putting in a lot of effort to see that that area is being developed because it is an investment haven. Just like the food and security hub, which is being done by the government, that has a massive storage for food and grains that will be transported for the Lagos people and out of this the state. So that is a massive point on why you should invest in Ekpe. Number four on my list is affordable housing. Now, Lagos is boast of one of the most highest paid real estate in Nigeria, and Ekpe is one of those axes that is very affordable right now when it comes to rent, when it comes to sale of houses as well. Now, Ekpe is still very relatively affordable because the place is still a developing area and a lot of houses are not being built there. So you can see rent very affordable in that area, and right now people are moving towards that area because of the house affordable housing market. Now, if you are one of the people who would be able to take advantage of building or being having the first movers advantage of having a business or a housing estate in that area, you would make a lot of profit because you will see how your land is able to move from a very affordable rate to the high prices of real estate we have in Nigeria. So you need to take advantage of the affordable housing and land right now. Next on my list is high appreciation. Now, looking at the history of Lagos, you will see how prices of land and houses keeps appreciating from the mainland now to Lekki, and it is moving towards the Ekpe axis. Now, Ekpe has one of the highest appreciation right now. We see that Lekki has reached almost at its peak right now, and the real estate in the Lekki axis has peaked. And if you are not developing or building houses, you would not see very high movement of the worth of your house or land. It is static right now, and the place that is moving that can give you 100% in a year is Epe. I can tell you for a fact that there was a project we started selling for as low as 1.5 million naira, and before the end of 6 months, that same project was selling for up to 3 million naira. That is a whooping 100% increase in just a few months. So Ekwe has one of the highest appreciating real estate in Lagos right now, and you should take advantage of that. Next on my list is the growing population. Now, Ekpe has one of the fastest growing population, and any area where you see that people are moving to, that is the place to strategically position your real estate purchase. Now, this is the secret that a lot of people would not tell you. Any area that you notice that people are moving gradually and the population keeps increasing over time, that is where you should put your money. My favorite real estate quote has to be find where people are going and buy the land before they get there. A lot of people have seen these secrets and they are taking advantage of this. So you should take advantage of this movement of people to the Ekpe axis and start buying land there because Ekpe has a growing population. Do not wait when it is massively populated before you want to start buying land. Buy right now where people are just finding it out and moving there gradually. That is the best real estate hack for you today. Next on my list is dry topography. Unlike other areas like the Lekki and Aja area where you can see a lot of marshy land or floods when any little rain or happens, Ekpe has a very dry topography. This is evident by how massive the land is, and visiting that area, you will see that it has a very good land structure. It is very dry. A lot of the lands there are not marshy, although there's still water around, but it is not like the Lekki and Aja axis where you would experience high flood rates. It is not like that. Ekpe has a very dry topography, and investors look at that so they don't have to spend too much money when it comes to sand filling, amongst other things. The next reason on my list why you should invest in the Ekpe axis is the tourist attraction. Now, Ekpe boasts of a lot of tourist attractions that bring in a lot of people to come and see the area, to come and relax. A lot of golf courses are being developed in that area. We see a lot of relaxation centers, just like the Ekpe Resort and Spa. We also see the Ekpe Fish Market, which boasts of a lot of exotic fishes that you can go and buy, you can go and see. I visited there recently. I saw a lot of crocodiles, different fish, eels, and the list goes on and on. So Ekpe boasts of a lot of tourist attractions that brings people in and out just to come and see the area and even invest. The next on my list is land availability. Now, we can see in Lagos that Ekpe boasts of one of the places that has the highest land mass that is very free, and without people inhabiting it. Now we see that Lagos population keeps growing and growing over time, and in no time we'll see that Ekpe itself will become full. And right now, where Ekpe is not being inhabited yet by a lot of people, in the closest future, because that is the last place that has very large land mass, and we see government efforts along that area, we will see that people will start moving towards that area, and in the next few years that area is going to be filled up. So this is the best time to start buying lands in the Ekpe axis right now. Now the last on my list is the availability of schools and colleges. Now in Ekpe we will see a lot of higher institutions and even secondary schools around that area. We'll talk about the Pan Atlantic University, the St. Augustine University, and so many others, just like the Yaba Tech College of Education, and so many secondary schools in that area. Now, where there is a lot of institutions, we see that people keep moving there in search for knowledge, and Ekpe keeps expanding and expanding to so many schools and colleges. We see that in the closest future, a lot of schools will be developed there as people keep moving towards that direction. Yes, so those are the 10 reasons on my list why I feel and I know you should key into the Ekpe real estate right now. Although the market is very profitable, it is important that you do your due diligence, ask a realtor, ask your lawyer, ask a surveyor to make sure that you do not buy land from people who are trying to scam you. Yes, if you're looking to buy land, I can help you. I have helped a lot of people acquire real estate along the Ekpe axis. And if you want to buy in another area like Ibadan, you can also send me a message with the number showing on your screen, and I'll dish you advice that would help you buy the best real estate for your budget. I'm Rito Maya. I'll see you on the next one.